Are the builds in your Minecraft worlds amazing and awesome? A beautiful build, but it's missing something? Is it missing something because the roof is not very good? Well, today, guys, I'm here to show you 5 simple roof designs that anyone can do in Minecraft. Let's go ahead. Let's get started. We're here in our tutorial world. All kinds of stuff going on. You'll have to excuse the frames on the houses. I didn't feel like finishing walls out. This isn't a house building tutorial. It's a roof tutorial. So the first house we're going to do is a simple house. I call it a simple or a starter. It's your very typical. Actually, we won't even need these materials here. It's your very typical. Actually, we won't even need that either. It's your very typical just stair roof. But I'm going to show you how you can add some interest to it and make it look a little bit better in your world. So we're going to come right along here, right against our oak or our log here, and we're just going to place a row of our deep slate. We're going to use 2 different colors on the roof to bring some contrast and stuff to it. And then we're simply just going to stair up here, upside down stair, right side up stair, until we get all the way to the top. Then we're going to place an upside down stair in there. We're going to place a stair there, and then one facing back out this way. We're going to do the exact same thing on this other side. And as far as the shape of the roof goes, that's what you got. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to do the other side, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we've got our sides all done, we're going to go ahead and fill in the middle. You can do this with whatever material you want to do. I've chosen to do it with deep slate. I'm in my deep slate and tough period right now. We will do other roofs different with different materials. But yeah, I'm kind of in that phase right now as a self-proclaimed artist of roofing. Yeah, I'm kind of in a period right now. So I've fallen in love with deep slate and tough. We're just going to fill our roof in like this, and then to add a little more to it, we're going to actually go back down here and grab the slabs that I said that we didn't need, our tough slabs, and we're just going to come right across the top of it and slab it off up here so it's a non-spawnable space in your hardcore or your survival worlds or whatever. Anything spawning on the roof and killing you. So there we go. First simple roof design, just by adding this little bit on the end right here, kind of makes it a little more interesting. You can even come in here and add some of the different deep slate textures to kind of rough the roof up a little bit, make it look a little bit different. All right, so now we're on to house number 2, and this one is the gable roof. So this one is still a pretty easy roof. It's a little different than this one here. We're going to go up at a sharper angle, but it's the gable roof. So for this one, we will need, we're going to use, see, I told you we're going to use different materials. So we're going to use dark oak and pale oak to do this one. You probably will actually want some dark oak slabs for this if you're going to follow along with what I'm doing. I really didn't need the pale oak slabs, so we'll get rid of those. And then we're just going to kind of do the exact same thing. So we're going to start off with our dark oak, and we're going to make a line right across the edge here, all the way down. I'll show you one side, and then you guys can do the other side on your own. We're actually going to do both sides like that. So while you're here and we have stairs in our hand, let's go ahead and pull this out on this side like that, one block off of that. All right, just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in with our upside down stairs. So we're going to place one here. We're going to place one here. Now we're going to go up a full block here, and then a stair on top of that full block, and a stair behind there. So we're following right along with our shape of our wall here. Another full block, another stair, another upside down stair, one more full block, one more stair, upside down stair in the middle, right side up stair facing backwards, and then an upside down stair facing out to do the same little pop out that we did on this roof over here. We're going to do the exact same thing over here, so we'll show you one more time. Up there, and up one more there, upside down stair here. Another full block. Right side up stair. Upside down stair. Full block. And then one more stair here. So we're going to get a shape just like this. It gives us more room in the attic of the houses that we're doing. And to me, it just looks better. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the other side, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've got our roof outlines all done. Now we're going to come into the middle and we're going to fill in. So you're pretty much just copying the blocks that you've already put down. If it's a full block, we're putting full blocks down. If it's a stair, we're putting a stair down. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Just follow right along with what you've already done, and you'll be good. So we're going to fill this side in with you, and then we're going to turn you loose and let you do the other side on your own. We'll show you when we get to the top. We're actually going to, those dark oak slabs that I told y'all may want to pull out or get. We're going to go right across the top with them, or I will show you an alternative to using the slabs as well. So maybe we'll just do the alternative instead. But yeah. All right, so now that we're done at the top, we're going to try to locate the middle, which is going to be like right here. And we're just going to slap a block in there like that, just so I know where the middle's at. So another alternative, you could put the slabs down if you wanted to. Slabs are cool. Gives you, same kind of shape that you have here. But what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little different. So we're going to come in with the stairs. And we're actually going to line stairs across. So we're going to come just like this direction. Then we're going to stop there, and then we're going to come over here to this side, and we're going to do stairs facing the opposite direction until we get to the middle. And in the middle, we just place a full block. And you get a roof that looks like that. We're going to go over, we're going to do the other side, and then we'll come back to you. Okay, so now that we've got roof number 2 done, I know the materials may be a little out there on this one, but, wanted to try to use something a little bit different. So now that we've done roof number 2, let's go to roof number 3, and this one's a fun one. So roof number 3 is our Asian style roof. We're going to kind of get ourselves into a little bit more color and stuff here. So we're going with a polished blackstone brick slab. We're going to do some crimson and then some spruce fences. So I've already kind of done the outer part here, but we're going to do this. So come right here. We're going to place a slab down here, and then we're going to bring it out by 1, and then we're going to fill. We're going to do this all the way to the right here. We're going to leave this corner open. We're going to do the same thing in the front. Leaving it open in the front. On the side there, leave this log exposed. And we're going to do that all the way around. Until we get a shape that looks like this. So now we're going to come into this first slab that's here, and we're going to take it up 1 more and bring it out by 1. And then we're going to take that one up by 1 as well. We're going to do the same thing here. So you'll see the little shape that we get here in the corner. And then we're going to do another slab there and a slab on top of that until we get this. We're going to do the same thing all the way around. Until we get a shape that looks like this. I do not know how in the world these roofs repel water, but so what we're going to do now is we're going to come in with just whatever our roof material is going to be. We chose the warp wood on this one, and we're going to fill these in just on the sides, not on the front or the back, just here. And then we're going to start right here with our stairs, and we're going to do our same little right side up, upside down stair thingy. Till we get to the middle. Now, this is also an even build, which I never build even, but I'm doing it for the sake of the video. So we're going to have 2 stairs meet in the middle to form a peak. I'm not the hugest fan of even builds, but that's the way this one works best. So we're going to do that, and then you're pretty much just going to copy that on the other side. We'll stay with you on this one instead because it doesn't take long. but just kind of fill this in all the way up. We get to the top. Same thing on this side. And keep in mind that if you do this in advance, if you put your little wall material up there or whatever, you'll want to put it one block to the inside and then close the trap door. If not, this is not going to work. So now all we do is just fill in. Okay, so for a final touch here, you can come down here with some spruce fence or whatever fence that you want to do, and just kind of put it on the bottom. Gives it a little bit of character, a little bit of decoration. You can put a lantern on there. You could put you could do a sea lantern on there with some banners around it. Whatever you want to do. It's your world. You make it yours. So yeah. All right, so that's build number 3 done. Now we're on to build number 4. And build number 4 is by special request. You know who you are out there. This one is a barn roof. So this one is a little bit different. It's got a different shape to it. It's got a little more roundedness on top. So these are the blocks that we're going to be working with. So we're going to work with some mangrove. We're going to work with some of this here. So this one's a little bit trickier, so bear with me. So what we're going to do first is we're going to come in and we want to go one block to the outside right here. I'm going to come in here with a stair and do an upside down stair here. And then we're going to do a full block right here. And we're going to do another upside down stair right here. We're going to do a stair here. Right. No, we're going to do a full block there. Excuse me. I've messed this up already. This part needs to be cut out of the video. Okay, so now that roof number 3 is done, we're going to move on to roof number 4. Roof number 4 is by special request. You know who you are. Done. But yeah, so we're going to move on to roof number 4, and this is a barn shape. So this roof's going to have a little more curve to the top of it. And yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in, and we're going to start with our outline block. We're going to use this blackstone, which I'm also in love with. But yeah, so we're going to put a full block on the bottom and a right side up stair facing outward, and upside down stair there. We're going to bring in another full block right here. Another stair here. An upside down stair right there. And then we're going to start in with our slab. So we're going to bring a slab here, one across here like this, and then one up, one here, and then one more up there like that. On the other side, same thing. We're going to start down here. We're going to take that block out. We're going to come up with our stair, a backward stair, another full block, another stair, another backward stair, and then we're going to start in with our slabs. We're going to put one there, one there. So we get this shape here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that to the other side, and then we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've got both sides of that complete. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in again with our full blocks here this time. And we're just going to kind of mimic this as it comes along. This is going to cover up part of your build on the bottom side. So you may want to keep that in mind. And then we're pretty much just going to follow right along here what we did before. Now, normally this would be a stair on our base, but now we're going to come in with our main color, which we're using mangrove. And then we're just going to follow. Actually, that's supposed to be a stair. My bad. And we'll just come in with our blocks and fill in all the way up. Now, you can come in here also, and you can replace some of these full blocks with the strip log like we have here to give the roof a little bit of different detail and texture. You can go ahead and put a full block in there, but you may want to just bring it out the rest of the way. That way it blends into your wall below. There you go. So right across the top here, we are going to run our slab again, like we did before, to kind of break up the two different sides of the roof. Like that. And we're going to go ahead and fill the other side in, and we'll be right back. Okay, and now with our roof number 4 complete, just realized I probably should have filled in with a different color because it blends in too much with the roof. But there is roof number 4. So for roof number 5, and this is the roof that a lot of you may be here for if you see it in the thumbnail, which I haven't even made yet, but I know it's going to be predominant in the thumbnail. We're going to do a fantasy style roof for roof number 5. All right, so we'll answer the question. Also, I'm sure the elephant in the room is that some sort of special block texture or something? No, it's not. It's actually very vanilla Minecraft. So what that is a mangrove root and water. You can waterlog these. You can do whatever. And it's just as simple as placing it down and sticking water in it. When they're all connected together, the water kind of flows down to the next block. And I think it's pretty cool looking. You can even separate them. You just have to make sure that you don't put them here and put water in them and then break them out because you're going to have water everywhere. It needs to be just like, see, if you break it, water goes everywhere. Put it back, everything's fine. So, yeah, just make sure that that's the thing. So, yeah. So, what we're going to use for this roof is a combination of these materials. This roof is a little bit more not sophisticated. It's fantasy. It's a fantasy roof. It's very much a gable roof, but it's got some different flair and stuff to it. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We'll show you one side, and then we'll go. So we're going to start off first with our stairs, just like we always do. We're going to bring a line all the way across and go one past on each side, just like this. Let's actually go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side. This one's going to take a little bit longer, so just bear with me. Okay, so now we've got that done. So now we're going to come up. We're going to take our upside down stair. We're going to place it here. We're going to build the roof up first, and then we will pull it. We're going to pull it out some. But we want to get a basic shape in place first. So we're going to do the same thing that we do with a gable roof. With the stairs and the upside down stairs and the full blocks. We're take it all the way up. It's going to be just like that roof up until up until we start bringing it outward. But we're going to go ahead and do this so we know where everything's at, and then we'll come back and break stuff. We're going to do it on both sides, actually. That way we know where we're at and what we're doing. I think this is really cool wall design. I cannot take credit for it. I do not remember where I've seen it. I saw it on someone's live stream, I do believe, and I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen and had to incorporate it into something. So I incorporated it here. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come out. Let's come out on this block right here. We'll start bringing it out. So we're going to put an upside down stair there. We're going to bring the full block out. So we're going to get rid of this one. And then we're going to bring our stair up here. We'll get rid of that one. And then we're going to do our upside down stair there again. And then we're going to bring another one out just like that so it makes this little curved shape. Then we're going to bring that full block up again. We can go in and get rid of this one now. And then we're going to bring that up one more time just like that. And we will do our little tippity top thing now with the stair in, the stair out, all that stuff. So now the roof has more of a shape like this. We're going to do the exact same thing on this side. We'll show you one more time. Let those in. It's okay. So on the upside down part, we're going to place one in there. Then we're going to come up by one. And one here. Do our upside down stair there. And then one facing out this way. One more there. And then another stair there. So now this jets out. All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that on the other side. And we'll be back here in just a second to show you the inside part of the roof. Okay, so now we have both sides of our frame of our roof done. We're going to go ahead and start filling in. So what we're going to do with the fill-in is something a little bit different. We're actually going to make this roof kind of droop in the middle to give it more of a fantasy vibe. So we're going to start coming in here with our blocks. And I've chosen the what's this stuff called? The warp wood. The other stuff was the crimson wood. We used crimson before, not warped. But we're going to come in here with our warp wood and just start making our outline of our roof, or our fill-in for our roof. Bring it up another level. And then we'll go ahead and we'll start on this section here. And then we're going to kind of stop there for a moment. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fill in the other side as well because we're going to come in and knock some blocks out too. So we're going to go ahead and fill in the other side and we'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie. So I went ahead and filled the roof in all the way, even put the top on it. So if you like the roof the way it is, you can keep it just like it is. But we're going to do a little bit of something different. So we're going to come in here into the middle. And we need to find our middle. This block here. And we're going to take out probably something like that, and we're going to come out a few blocks. See, maybe 2 on each side from that, and we'll clear the blocks out on the other side as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of bring it down a little bit. So the way that we're going to do this is you can come in, you can replace this block for a full block if you wanted to on each side, and we're going to kind of angle the roof down a little bit in the middle. With some stairs or slabs, whichever one you decide to do. But we're bringing the whole roof down a little bit. So we're still going to put this here. We're going to put this back here. And we could even take it down a little more if we wanted to. So maybe say we want to bring it down one more time. Do stair in there like that. Take this one out. Stair in here like this. That's kind of a really sharp angle dropping off, so we may want to bring this back just a few more. We're kind of trial and error in here. Doesn't always go the way you have it planned in your head. We know that this is still our middle, so let's take that out. Well, actually, we probably won't bring it down that far either. Something like that. It's different every time you do it, so keep that in mind also. So maybe we're going to just kind of do it off here where we got it. Make sure you're even though, or it's going to look weird. So we've got 2 blocks on that side and 3 on this side, so off some. We went back 1 block. I know it feels like I'm rambling, and I kind of am a little bit. Something like that looks good. So we're going to come back in here, and we're going to kind of start stepping down with our other blocks. Because we still want our line going down the middle. So you can come in here with slab and then a top slab. Or a bottom, it'd actually be a bottom slab, and then you can come right across through here with that to get your little slope design. And we can do a lot better than this. We can bring it down a lot more, or a lot less, actually. But either way, that's not the best in the world, actually. So let me work on this a little bit, and then we'll be right back.
1 hour later.
Back to the world's worst tutorial on a roof. So what we did, sorry, my brain was like fried there for a second. What we did is we came back 3 from the end. I think the water source thing is right up underneath the water wall thing that we did is right up underneath here. We came back 3 and we dropped down by a half slab, and then we dropped down to just a full block. Then we dropped down a half slab again for 5, and then back up 2, and then back up 1. So that's kind of what we did there. Gives it that little dip shape in the roof. Like I said, you can come in here and you can texture some of this out by adding different blocks in here and there. It's a fantasy style roof, so you can come in and add bushes and vines and glow lichen and all that cool stuff to it. You can even come up here and kind of try to pull this out to where you can maybe do some sort of a different little thing on the end here where maybe it's got some sort of weird funky shape to it that you can hang a lantern off of or something like that. But yeah, so that's it. 4 simple roofs, and then 1 that gave even the guy that designed it a problem. So yeah, so there you go. That's it for today's video. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you did like the video, don't please drop it a like, comment, tell me what a derp I am. And if you really enjoyed the content, you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button. We are getting closer and closer and closer to our goal of 1,000. So, yeah. Have a great day, and we will see you next time.